It's an ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Batavia Downs Gaming. Stay, play, dine, and win. Book your package at BataviaDownsGaming.com. Thanks as well to the CNY Golf Shop and Range. I still think the Buffalo Sabres need to pull the trigger on a trade for a defenseman, but not just any defenseman, not just someone who's physical and can hit people and, block shots and all that sort of thing. But the big key for me is playoff experience. That's why I love having McLeod on the roster, Alex Tuck on the roster, as they try to break this long playoff drought. And listen, the big four, they've been playing a lot of minutes, right? Bo Byram and Samuelsson, Owen Power, Rasmus Dahlin, been one of the best defensemen in the entire NHL. They'll get Connor Timmins back at some point after the Olympic break, Kesserling, right? And even when Bryson and Metza have kind of, had their numbers called, they've been decent. But, again, can they be trusted? And in the playoffs, I would love to see somebody with some major playoff experience to help those younger players. Because let's be honest, even with Rasmus Dahlin playing at an unbelievable level, he doesn't have a lot of playoff experience. And frankly, neither does Owen Power, right? And some of these guys. Now, you look at Luke Schenn, who at this point at 36, he's on the decline, but he's got a lot of playoff experience. He's seen those wars in hockey terms, of course, right? That's a great target piece, I think, for the Sabres from the Winnipeg Jets, to put at the bottom, but he's going to be in the locker room. He's going to be able to take you through a 7-game series. He's going to be able to show you the bumps and bruises. He could be somebody, to look at. You look at even a Braden Schneider. He's got some playoff experience as well. He's 24. He's got 43 games of NHL playoff experience. I would like to see the Sabres get somebody who has just been through it quite a few times, right? You've got a couple of other guys here. I mean, look at Zach Whitecloud, right, with the Calgary Flames. I mean, they just got him in the Rasmus Andersson trade. He's 29, and he has just under 80 playoff games on the resume. He's won a Stanley Cup. So there's another guy who you could look at and say, all right, come on over here. I think that has to be a box for Jarmo Kekalainen to check for a defenseman. If you're going to go try to get somebody with some major experience, even a Brett Kulak, who I actually really like his game. Now, he's a left-handed defenseman. I know the Sabres have, plenty of those guys, but he was a part of the Tristan Jarry trade earlier this year. But, who knows? Kyle Dubas may be mortgaging, for now and later and all the rest. But, he's got a lot of experience. I mean, he went on that deep run with Edmonton last year. Again, I know a lot of defensemen that might be on the market. Physical, they play a lot of minutes. You can have them on the pen kill, all this sort of thing. But I think the number one thing for Buffalo is they got to get some more experience in that locker room. Because if they are to break the drought, they got to have defensive experience go ahead with some of their offensive experience. And it's funny because when Kevin Adams pulled the trigger to trade Savoy for McLeod with Edmonton, some people crushed him for it. I actually liked that one because I said, but McLeod knows how to win. He's been through a lot of it. I mean, whether you look at a Kulak or somebody else here of some of these guys I mentioned, Schneider from the New York Rangers, Whitecloud, etc., Luke Schenn, I think the experience could be really, really helpful. There's no question about it. Even Justin Falk for the St. Louis Blues is another one, right? A proven playoff performer. Add another layer of some of that depth on the blue line could be big. So if I'm Jarmo, I'm going playoff experience, number one for defense. And the Sabres do need another defenseman. Mike Lindsley here. It's an ML Sports Take. We thank our friends at Burn Dairy, Stanley Law Offices, RV Source of Central New York, and the CNY Golf Shop and Range. We're only a few weeks away from having them open their doors up again to showcase the Ping, TaylorMade, Tour Edge, Callaway, balls, tees, bags, shoes. You can trade in your clubs as well, buy brand new ones and all the rest. It's a terrific place to go shop, swing, and save this coming March. Right in the beginning, you'll see it on my Facebook page. When they reopen, get there, shop the best in golf at the CNY Golf Shop and Range. And also, we thank select partner friends of the program, Brian Comboy, Don Familo, Matt Michael, Chaz and David Folan, Mike Cunningham, Karen Graham, Pete, and Mark LeBeau, and our good friends over at Jam and Beats. If you need a wedding DJ or a private party DJ this year, lean on my friends at Jam and Beats. Go follow them and DM them on Instagram and Facebook. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.